Hello everyone. Man, I haven't done this in a while, not gonna lie. Start a poll. Huh. Anyway, I guess I can wait for someone to join. But I'm trying to figure out which drawing I should remake. So anyway, it's kind of what I'm trying to do right now, is figure that out. I guess I could add music. That might help a little bit. Okay, I gotta say, one of my favorite songs that I've listened to over and over and over again it's called Heartache. It's just a beat, but actually one of my friends, he makes beats on his channel. I've listened to this a lot. It's one of my favorite ones. I don't know why. It's just really nice. Maybe I'll loop it. So anyway, where is it? How do I loop this thing? Is there a way to do that? Oh, loop. Okay. I think it worked so far. I guess I could put in the chat what his thing is. Music heartbreak. Should probably put that in. There we go. Heartbreak. LJ Beats. I don't know how he actually. Oh, it's just like that. Just kidding. There we go. I'm just gonna loop this, I don't know how much, but oh well. Okay. So I'm really thinking about, doing... I just realized I took something off and I could have probably left it. That's fine, I guess. Let me... I am really bad at trying to figure out this whole... Oh, I just clicked on something. Streaming thing. I had it kind of figured out, but oops. I guess I can until I figure this out. You can watch a thingy, I guess. I don't know. This is a video I haven't posted yet, so you can just watch that. Webcam. I should probably learn how to get this set up before I actually go live, but it's fine, I guess. Oh. We want this one really high. It's gotta go so far. So I have it right here. Is there any way to focus? Anyway, it's gonna be kind of hard to see, but it's okay. We're just gonna go like this. Put it right there. And then just iPad. We're gonna copy webcam. Can I paste? Is that? Paste. Let me paste it. Copy. Webcam. Paste. Okay, I think this kind of works. Okay, and then just PNG, copy, webcam, paste. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. Transition. Okay, so now you guys can see my hands, but also, yeah, desktop audio. So anyway, I don't know, is the music too loud at all? I'm not quite sure. Anyway. So I was thinking about using one of these. I don't know. I was thinking, so I found some old sketchbook drawings that I did. I just realized I gotta let my parents know that I'm live streaming right now. I am live streaming right now, just so you know. I'm only gonna be on for a little bit, but yeah. So I have leaf. I drew these in like 2021, I think. So it's been about 3 years, I think. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out which one I think I'd like to remake. This is actually the first drawing I ever did. If you've ever watched my channel before, this is Jack, and he's one of my OCs, and this is the first drawing I ever did of him. I have a little character sheet of him, and yeah, that's kind of what he looks like. At least he was intended to. So I think it would be kind of nice to be able to go back and not study this drawing, but kind of go through and see how I drew him and see if I can kind of go back to drawing him that way. I thought it'd be kind of cool to redo this comic in my style now and maybe finish it and like render it and everything, because I think that'd be kind of fun. I also have this comic that was supposed to be Kay and Jack. I have a lot of Kay and Jack content. So I thought this would be kind of a cool one to do, but definitely change the characters probably. I found this little chibi of 9V, my hero character, and I thought it'd be kind of cute as a sticker. So there's that. There's also this one. I don't know, I just like the flowiness of it. I really like blue and white, the combo. This is Mia. I believe that's her name. I am so bad with OC names sometimes. I haven't really worked on this character in a long time. Oh, it's Maya. It's Maya. Maya Takahashi. So, there's this character. I've possibly thought about redrawing. I found this page, couple of pages which I thought were cool. I definitely do things differently now. But then I found this one. I like the giant dog. Not gonna lie. And yeah, I just really like that one. There's also this one. There's just so many I want to redraw. Those are more of when I was in my realistic era. Anyway, so I think this one would be kind of cool to redraw. So let's try that. I'm gonna look for a I've got to look up some references, so let's go to Pinterest. We're gonna look up sitting crisscross pose. And let's see if we can find, I like this one here. So I'm actually gonna take a picture of it on my phone really quick, so I can have it just sitting up here. Having a reference is really nice to have when you're drawing. So he's reading about plants because this is my OC, what's his name? Oh, Leaf. His name's Leaf. So this is Leaf. He's kind of one of my quieter OCs, and I haven't really drawn him in a while. But he grows plants all over his body, and he's just a quiet, nice boy. So we're gonna see if I can do him justice. Because I'm like, he's such a good boy. We gotta do that for him. Like, he's just such a nice little child. I mean, he's not a child, he's a teenager, but still. So he lives by himself, and he likes spending his time reading and gardening. And he's just very, very quiet. So far, I'm really liking the pose a whole lot better than the original. So let's see if I can continue to make it look better. So we got the legs here. Then we got this one. I'm going to start with the top of the kneecap and kind of work from there so I can get the shape. I mean, so far it's not too bad. Thankfully, the feet aren't too... I don't have to go super detailed. I'm actually going to make them a little bit bigger, because I want to make sure they're a little accurate. But I should probably learn some more anatomy, not gonna lie. Because I am just winging it, not gonna lie. Oop, just kidding. We're gonna flatten this out a little bit more. We're going to grab this. We're actually gonna, I'm gonna move this down a little bit so it looks like it's resting on the other leg. So now I have a somewhat crisscross. So we have crisscross. Now I just need to actually figure out the book part. This is so bad. I can't. Leaf looks so much better now. Not gonna lie. Maybe I'll just have him... Oh, I don't want to run away from my responsibilities, but at the same time, I just don't want to draw it. Maybe it's just like laying flat. And he's just like, he set it down to maybe he's talking to Maya now. Because I feel like Leaf is quiet except until, like, Maya is around, and then he's still quiet, but he's a little bit more himself when... Oh, hi, Weirdo Draws. Here, I can wave with my hand now. I added the webcam, so now you guys can kind of see what I'm doing with my hands. Oh, no! Well, anyway, I'll see you later then. Goodbye. Thanks for saying hi. We're gonna do... Oop, nope, just kidding. That's not what I wanted to do. I think so far that maybe he's just like... Yeah, there we go. I have no idea. So he's got a book. He's probably... We'll add some cute, like, maybe he's looking at some plant guides or something. Or maybe, okay, because I'm working on his story a little bit more, and so he actually grows different plants on his body. And he grows some known ones, but some of them are, like, very unknown because they're from him, and he's the only one who can do it. So maybe he has, like... he's like writing, not like writing a book, but maybe he has like a sketchbook with his flowers that he grows, and he'll try to draw them, and then he'll like write different things, and like maybe he'll have like just a petal. And then just like over here is just all writing and scribbling and just... It's all about flowers and stuff. So far I'm pretty much liking this. Leaf, due to plants growing on his body, he wears a little bit of baggier clothing, just so that he can... It's not, like, so irritating, because some of the plants, he does leave them on for a little bit. He's not lazy in that way, but sometimes he will just nip them in the bud in a funny kind of pun way, but, so that they're just gone. But then sometimes he likes to like propagate, and like he wants to finish growing them, but just not on his body because it saps a lot out of him. But it does get him a good start to doing so if he leaves them on for a little bit. So due to that, he wears baggier clothing so that the little plants don't get ruined or they don't feel kind of weird. So far, he wears capris because he likes being warm, but he'd rather he wants to be comfortable but warm, so he has rolled up khakis that he wears. And they're definitely a little big for him too, but and I don't know how to draw feet. That's such an odd thing. I always usually just leave them as blobs, but I feel like I should really start putting in some effort. Into feet. You just start drawing little nubbins on the end? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then little pinky toe. Is that like all there is to it? That looks awful. Nope, that didn't help either. It looks like the bottom of a foot. How do you make it look like the top? Oh, maybe if I add the nail. Maybe if I add toenails. Maybe then it'll look like a foot. I really don't know. Oh, those are very long toenails. He kind of has some long toes. Okay, that kind of helps. I'm actually going to make his foot a little bit shorter. I don't know how I feel about this, but it's going to have to work, and I don't really want to draw another foot, so I'm just going to do the lazy digital art hack and just we're going to run away from our responsibilities. I don't like, ew, I don't know why I hate this even more, because of the feet. And of course he's going to be outside, so we're going to add some little grass blades. Because Leaf likes the grass. He just likes to hang out outside, so maybe we'll add like a pencil or something. Like he is writing in his little book. Let's see. So in the drawing, he looks pleasant and he's blushing. Oh, I forgot to add some images. There's, like, he's got a pleasant facial expression on, so maybe, like, he was working on it and, like, Maya, his friend, comes up and he's just, like, kind of happy to see her. Because, I mean, they're best friends. They're kind of, they've only got each other. So maybe she's walking up and he's just like, hey, I actually like you. Unlike all other people. Relatable Leaf. I'm going to make his ears a little bit smaller because I kind of made them ginormous. We don't want him flying away out with these things. So, so far I'm pretty much liking this. Actually, it's kind of rare that I don't hate it right away. But yeah, so I'm thinking he's gonna see his friend maybe walking up and he'll be kind of smiling because, I mean, it's his friend, so why wouldn't he be happy to see her? But maybe it'll just be a little bit of a pleasant smile. We're gonna get rid of that thing. And Leaf looks tired. It's not really giving me much for drawing references. So maybe we'll make the eyelash line a little bit thicker. Oh, hey! How are you doing? I'm just going through and redrawing a character, so thanks for joining me. So I do have to actually get going at probably about 5:45-ish. I have a class I'm taking, so I do have to kind of do that. But until then, I decided I had the motivation to draw with you guys. So, I'm taking this drawing right here, and I am redrawing it. I did this drawing back in 2021, so, as you can tell, I didn't really know a whole lot about, like, anatomy, and, like, I was just like, oh, well, back then I thought it looked really great. So, I'm trying to fix it now a little bit. I still don't know anatomy quite well enough to say I actually know what I'm doing. But now I'm like, I can at least say I've been doing it enough where I can say, oh, okay, this looks okay, all right. we're just gonna copy and paste the other guy. We're actually gonna move it. I know, right? Anatomy is just... I'm also just kind of lazy, so that probably doesn't help. I'm just gonna redraw the other eye. It honestly, like, yeah. Sometimes I really think I should learn it and just get it over with, but then I just, I just lack the time. So I just realized my eyes look very different. I probably should have done them at the same time. But they look a little wonky if I copy and paste, so maybe I just have to move the pupil. I think maybe that's what it is. Maybe they just both need to be made bigger. We're gonna make something work. I haven't really drawn this OC in a long time, so I'm gonna see. Okay, that looks good. Maybe I'll downturn his. He's supposed to be kind of sad, not like sad looking, but not that having downturned eyes make you look sad. Yeah, I totally get that. I think that's not looking too bad. I'm just going to... Nope, that's not the button. What is my next video going to be about? Well, it was supposed to be actually a draw your OC video. When did I make that post? I made a post about it a while ago on my community tab, but I have almost all of the OCs I was planning on doing done, but I actually never finished them all, which usually happens when I do these videos. So I just kind of have to get on it a little bit. Okay, so hopefully, do you have any, like, video ideas you'd like to see? I'd definitely be interested in trying some new ideas or things I haven't really tried yet. Oh, I totally get that. I used to make actually a lot of OCs, and I would have a ton of them, but now I honestly, like, my creativity is kind of lacking. So I've kind of just been drawing the same characters over and over again, and I thought that going through some old drawings, so I found all of these old drawings here, and I was looking through an old sketchbook from I think 3 years ago, and I was like, oh, well, some of them are newer, but like the one I'm redrawing right now was from 3 years ago, and so I thought it'd be kind of fun to do that. Oh, redesigns? That'd actually be kind of fun. So would I, like, take old OCs I had and, like, kind of redesign them to how I'd want them now and use them? Or, like, what kind of were you thinking for that? Because I think that would be really fun to be able to go through. Yandere Simulator redesigns. Oh, so redesigning other characters. Oh. I have also actually thought about that. I see a lot of, yes. I've definitely seen, My Little Pony ones. I've actually thought about making a video similar to that. I think that'd be kind of fun. Or like drawing My Little Pony as if they were people. But, oh, I guess that would be a redesign. They do have human versions. Yeah, I think that'd actually be kind of fun. I will definitely have to look into doing something like that. Because it's not something I've actually really done yet. I always think about doing it. Oh, that'll be so cool. Yeah. But I've definitely seen, or I've seen videos of, where people will draw, like, Pokemon as if they were people and stuff. And I think those would be kind of fun, too. Honestly, like, if... Editing is, like, honestly, like, my least favorite part of making a video. My advice is just go for it. And, like, sometimes just slapping a just slowing down a time lapse and just putting a voiceover or something is just all people need. And then as soon as you, like, you'll eventually get better at editing. Yes, I love non-human characters into human. I just think it's so fun to see how people think they would look. Instead of having, like, a pre-idea of what they're, like, quote-unquote supposed to look like. Ooh, that's not looking right. I'm just gonna do it how I normally do. I thought it was kind of... I can't really do a video on it all that much because the book is copyrighted. So I can't make a video on the book. But it's a how to draw anime book, and I thought it was kind of fun. And I thought it would be kind of fun to go through and, like, in a way, relearn how to draw again. So, I mean, I could still do something similar to it, I guess, but, so I was going through it, and I started learning how to do hair a little bit differently, and I was getting a little bit more comfortable doing it, but I still, yeah, it's still a little bit out of my comfort zone, so we're just gonna try adding a little bit. Yeah, I actually have, I have quite a few. It became a very popular, like a birthday gift or something. Exactly, I love looking at the pictures. The artists are really, really talented, and so I really appreciate what they do. But yeah, the other day I actually decided to try to learn how to draw anime from a book. And honestly, they weren't too bad. I think I have them in here. So, they gave you a base that you could try practicing. And then I went through and I found, a face. And, I started really practicing hair. On this just one base. So I think they turned out well, but except, I have to really, honestly, I should probably just practice more. And making it carry over to some of my other art. But, I mean, I'm starting to, level up at least my hair. I think, I'm kind of still putting off anatomy, but, there's so many things in my art style I want to improve. And so I think if I want to improve, I really just need to find one thing I want to improve and work on that until I improve it. And then do that with other things, because I cannot just sit still for one moment and just whip out and, just make it all look better. But so far, I'm actually really liking the new version. I haven't drawn him in so long, actually. Gotta give him the bandages, because, yeah, it's kind of part of the character design. I don't know, should I do one across the nose, or should I do another one on the cheek? Oh, maybe I'll do that. What did I have on him before? I just had those two, but... So far I'm actually really liking this a whole lot better. We're gonna have it sprout a little bit more on this one. So yeah. Oh, thank you! I think he's starting to look a whole lot more complete. His character is starting to look a lot better as well, compared to this one down here. He's starting to actually look a lot better, which I am really happy about. I think because he's kind of like a nature boy, I think I'm just gonna leave. We're just gonna give him kind of a quick fill in with color, and maybe I'll render it later a little bit better. But he's supposed to be a little bit tanner because he spends most of his time outside. Oh, I forgot his freckles. Oh well, I can add that in a minute. But he's supposed to be a little bit tanner because all he does is hang out outside. And he works on his little garden. I think it'd be kind of fun. I should, honestly, work on his story a little bit more and give him some more attention, because he's just so adorable. And now, yeah. I think the last time I drew him was, like, at least a year ago. It's been so long. Honestly, I got the inspiration to draw him from a Draw This in Your Style thing. And they just randomly threw a little leaf on the character's head. And it had, like, no meaning to it, I'm pretty sure. I have actually, honestly, no idea. But I was like, well, why does he have a leaf on his head? And so I started really thinking of ideas. And that's kind of, he was kind of not an accident OC, but I just started going with it, and I really liked him, so. This leaf, he has stuck with me for a couple years. We're just gonna add color in there. It makes no sense, but it stinks because the screen is kind of making, or at least the iPad, like the capture footage, it makes the skin color look a little bit duller, but his skin is pretty, like, maybe I can fix that in a second. It looks pretty muted on the video, but it's pretty saturated on my screen. I guess I wonder if there's a way to fix that, actually. I know that having a green screen, because I do have a little green screen filter on here, does kind of affect the way things look. Did that do anything? Not really. So I'm just going to leave it. A lot of random doodle OCs. Yeah, I totally get that. I totally get that 100%. We're going to give him... It's kind of interesting to go back, though, and see how I used to draw my OCs, because they've definitely changed a lot. I mean, he hasn't really changed a whole lot, but he just, like, now I understand. Like, I remember trying to learn how to render, and I hadn't started digital art yet, but I was trying to learn how to color in hair with colored pencils and different stuff. And I'm so glad I found digital art, because this is so much easier, and I just can actually be happy with my work, but it's just kind of interesting to see the growth. I think that's one of my favorite things about art is seeing improvement. It's definitely really encouraging to see. I totally get that. Doodles are awesome, and then I think the storyline, I always say I'm going to make a story and, like, either write a book or make a manga or a comic about, or a webcomic about my, like, OCs or, like you said, doodle OCs. And then I have the idea in my head and I never end up doing it. Like my OCs, Jack and Kay, they actually have a whole story that I've been working on. And I attempted to make, like, a web comic thingy. It's going to be posted on YouTube. And I just have not gotten it to it. Oh, that's awesome. How are you enjoying digital art so far versus traditional? There's some people that do both, I guess, or one or the other, and they swear by one. Because after I started digital art, honestly, like, half the time now, only time I ever do traditional is when I'm, like, doodling or messing around. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, do you do it on, like, a phone? Because honestly, I think people who draw on phones are so impressive. I think it's awesome. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool. I think that would be awesome. I've always thought about trying having a tablet attached to the computer. How would you recommend? Oh, hi, Coach. On my community post. I guess I'll have to go over there and see it. Oh, I totally get that. Yeah, I used to draw on my phone, actually, most of the time. So I totally understand how that, yeah. On my community post, which one did you comment on? Coach. But get on that match. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I'm sure having it match the screen size would be helpful. I think my dad has one, but I don't know how often he uses it. I also just don't have the program on my computer to do it. But, yeah. That's understandable. I mean, everyone's got to start somewhere, honestly. That's why I honestly started with my phone, is because, I mean, I started with, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but, oh, where did I put it? So, it's this app called, I am accidentally reinstalled, or not. So it's this little app called Sketchbook, right there. It's loading right now, but I started with that, and my drawings were awful. But it's just really fun to be able to eventually progress and get better, and eventually when you start, like, getting into it more, being able to save up for new art supplies and different things. It's just really a fun experience. Oh. I've actually thought about trying Ibis. I use Procreate now, But, yeah. So I use Procreate now. Sketchbook. Oh, so that's what my dad, with his, I've tried it a little bit, just like a long time ago, and I also just didn't really know how to draw then, but tried drawing on his on the computer at one point, and we used, I'm gonna probably pronounce it wrong, but Krita, or Krita, on the computer. I'm like really trying to hurry a little bit, at least get it color blocked in, so I can I want to be able to like finish it before I have to go, because I'm like I don't want to be late for my class, so that would kind of stink. But maybe I'll turn this into like an art sheet or something. Maybe eventually I can post about it or something. But I can add some like chibis or something. I think that would be so much fun. But yeah. But I'm like, I'm really glad you guys came to hang out with me. I really appreciate the company. Because I'm like, I don't know, sometimes, oh, do I have any goals for my YouTube channel? I think it would be kind of fun to be monetized, so, which means 1,000 subscribers and so many watch hours, but that's kind of a little bit of a goal right now. So right now, I don't know, I think just enjoying drawing, but getting monetized was really hard. I didn't realize how hard it would be to do so until I actually started my channel, and I was like, oh, 1,000 subscribers, so many watch hours, even like the views on my videos, the like longest people watch for are like 2 minutes, if that. So trying to get those watch hours. Yeah, it's really hard for me to stay consistent. I do have a full-time job, so trying to do that is a little difficult, not gonna lie. Trying to balance it out, so trying to stay consistent is kind of hard. Honestly, when I am consistent, I spend a day, usually it's my day off, but I'll just spend the day drawing, and then I will edit a bunch of videos, and I will do voiceovers for a ton of videos, and then I will just post them all, but schedule it. And so then I won't have to worry about posting. I mean, that's understandable too. I mean, I totally get being lazy. Honestly, like, I really don't want to sit down and edit half the time. Editing is my least favorite thing. Even drawing, like, if I do get the drawing done, I just don't want to edit or do anything. I would just gladly just draw and do it. So, I'm almost done with this. Maybe I'll stay on for 10 minutes. I'm just gonna finish this. You know what? It's fine. My class can wait. If you're wondering what this is, it's a pencil. I know it doesn't look like one. I'm gonna go underneath this so I can scribble. Make the background a different color so that I can make sure I didn't miss any spots while drawing. And I'm just gonna go in with white because it's so hard. I like to make sometimes my drawings into stickers, and I'll miss holes while I'm drawing because I have just the white canvas. Or it's usually when I add a background. That's what it is. I will miss things, and it kind of screws things up, and then I have to go back, and if I render too much, so when I do my flat colors, at some point I like to add a different colored, bright colored background, and it'll give me a little bit of a chance to fix my problems. So in the original drawing, he has a bright yellow book, so we're gonna give him a little bit of a muted yellow. But, I think that is about it for now. I will definitely have to go and render this a little bit more, and I will have to show you guys later. So anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, and I will hopefully post a video soon. So anyway, that's what I got so far. So anyway, bye!